of that.
Wow. Ghost Gaming doing just about everything right. Meanwhile, Team Envious, you want to look for them to change something up here. Whatever you're doing is not working too well. Instead, they opt for a block at statue. So no weapon placed. It's going to be very, very similar to how we saw that last round breakout. All about your rotations and your initial setup.
Looks like the statue has been X'd off here. So Envious, they don't want any power weapons going over to the side of Ghost Gaming, who are making their play over on the statue E hill. We saw Ghost Gaming having a great round last time, winning their individual fights. Rushies gets the first blood onto Praise. That's not good. He's one of their main players. They need him in this. Rushies finds a second one as well. Sleepy just hanging out around the statue. Franchise is there, but the flank coming through. What can he do? He's got his Nasher Rapper. Sleepy, Rushies rather, puts him in the ground.
Nothing. Ooh, Rushies, a little bit of disrespect with the 180 kill right there. Nothing but blue at the bottom left of your screen as Ghost Gaming has been dominating this round here, looking to go up 6-2, but it's going to be Praised. Staying sleepy. Drix has no idea that Praise is there. Praise is going to get shut down, though, by Drix, and Ghost continues their dominance.
Drix needs this one. He needs it. He gets the first one onto Ribs. Looking for a second. Fran and Toy stand no chance against the Drix onslaught.
Drix is on. All 5 members of Ghost Gaming are on fire right now. Not going to get taken out just yet. Franchise, Solars, and Praise. 3v2, but they're against the likes of Drix, which is like fighting an army itself. He's going to take out one. Drix, can he connect for the double? No, he gets shut down.
He only had 5 shots remaining, and there were 5 Envious members coming at him. I thought he had enough. One for everyone, a bullet with a name on it, so to speak. But Praise is able to finish off Rushies. This is what Envious need to turn the tide of the fight. You can see that smoke grenade getting detonated, wasting a little bit of Praise time right there. Speedy just hanging out at the statue, wants to get the positional advantage over on Toys. You can't take this fight, Toys. He's got everything he needs, but guess what? Toys had the backup.
Oh, there comes the kill from Toy. That's Speedy to do something crazy there. But look at the deficit right now that Envy has ahead of them. 70 points behind right now. They're going to be holding their F and E, or sorry, D and E hill setup, and they know you got to at least put some pressure on this 3-cap, but Drix is going to shut that down. Rushies as well. He picks up one. Rushies gets a double, and Toy now, the last member alive at E hill to hold it off. He's actually just going to try and turn on Speedy, see if Toy can make a big play here. Franchise to take out Drix.
Yep, Drix finally falls down, so the play should be going over at the D hill right now. We can see Ghost Gaming starting to capture that one away. Envious just going for the full defensive hold on E, but they're the ones that need to make the play. 3 members strong, bolstering their defenses over at the D hill are Ghost Gaming. Rushies leading the point. He'll be coming in. Solars, Praise, followed by Ribs, wants to come through, but they've got 4 members there. The first one to fall is Solars. He's down and out of the fight. Ribs is able to pick one, but it doesn't matter because Speedy's finishes him off, and I think this is going to be all she wrote for Envious. D and F still in control by Ghost Gaming. They only need 20 more points on the back end. Drix, what a monster!
Such strong plays from Drix in that round. 21 kills for him. I can't wait to see the stat line. So many kills on the map. You know, talking to Explosive yesterday, he mentioned anytime he plays Ghost, it's just the most amount of kills gotten in any match. It's just that it's the way they play. It's their play style. They kind of force you to fight fights. They always have their shotguns out, heads down, and that's showing right now. Wait till you see the stat line. It's craziness.
30 kills for Rushies right now. He is having an absolute blinder of a series, coming in to this one red hot and ready to play, decimating anyone on this Envious roster every time they try and challenge him. This isn't looking like the Envious that started the day off strong. This is looking like the Envious that finished last night weak.
Yeah, and right now, Rogi, if I'm Envy, I'm placing a big power weapon to try and change things up. You're down. That's exactly what they're going to do. Drop shot in the middle of the map. I think that plays in Envy's very well. I think Envy has the superior shot caller in Franchise.
I agree.
The leader on Ghost. I think Ghost, all 5 of them are shot callers, whereas Envy can kind of put a nice strategy together around that drop shot. Good decision here. Let's see what opening we're going to see from both teams.
The only issue is if they can't get the drop shot, then they're not winning the fights. They're not winning the initials. It's all going the way of Ghost Gaming. Giving them another toy to play with is always risky, but
so the initial strat right there, you saw Envy send 2 people down low. They're going to have less bodies in the middle, and that's what's going to cost them as Sleepy takes out one. Drix gets another. Drix picks up a double. Now it's a 4-on-2 for Ghost Gaming. So I have to eat my words there. Ghost runs the superior strategy and is dominating. But wait, 1 member alive in its Franchise. Full red right now. This is a huge 1v1. Drix taking that with authority, and he's going to take out Franchise.
Yeah, this should be the round coming through any second now. Envious, they do actually get up in time. It is still early rounds. Got a little bit ahead of myself right there. Drop shot on the field. Doesn't look like anyone's actually gone for it. Ghost Gaming prioritizing the map control and point lead before anything else. Envious now on the back end, the back foot. What can they do? They need to go for this E play by the look of it. Speedy, he's the only member there in a good position. Rushies, though, trying to get up in the thick of this man, plays well when he's ensuing chaos in his opponents.
B pushing towards that E hill on statue now. Ribs forced to back out. He's going to go down, so good team fire comes in. Rushies takes out one. Speedy gets shut down, and now Solars, such a fun player to watch, but not able to connect for the double kill right there. Rushies shuts him down.
Yeah, Rushies just going to go wide. Praise and Fran doing well with the Lancers. Not going to matter, though, as Keem finishes him off in the back. It's going to be Fran going down to the likes of Rushies. Once again, Envious. They're just not in this series at all. Ghost Gaming, full defensive setup on the E, and still the drop shot. It's just hanging out.
Is it not picked up yet?
No one picked it up at the
I
start.
haven't seen it go. That is absolutely insane. Never in my life would I have guessed a drop shot on the map not being picked up in the first 2 minutes, but
It's in a bad position, let's be real. There's not a lot.
true. But Ghost had 4 dead at one point, you know, so that's
They went for the win. That was the thing. They went for the win, but it's still early respawn rounds. They got ahead of themselves. Ooh, Fribs is going to go down. Someone is there to be able to clean it up. Fran is just on the right. If he's able to get the me shoot in time, he might be able to with the backup coming through. Fran is able to finish him off, but he goes down. So a 2-for-1 favoring Ghost Gaming as they're going for the win. They're taking Foundation the series up 1-0, 7-2. Ghost Gaming. They want that rematch against Optic, and they're going to throw Envy aside in the first map.
decisive. 7-2 win, and Rogue, you never have I casted a 7-2 match that has been so fun. I mean, so many kills, so much action in that one. A great start for Ghost Gaming, and now I gotta wonder, that was Envy's map pick.
Yeah.
How do they bounce back? I mean, can they even bounce back in map 2?
They have to. There's no choice. It's not a question of whether they can or can't. It's either they do or don't. If they don't, they're out. They can start packing up their bags, winding up their controllers now, because if they come to the next game playing like that against Envy, Ghost Gaming, they may as well just forfeit, because that was abysmal out of the supposed second best team in the world. It's just not going to cut it here at Vegas.
Yep, Ghost Gaming trying to prove that they are the second best team in the world. Let's learn a little bit more about this Ghost Gaming squad.
I think Ghost has changed like in a good way. Paris, we had our our bad times there, but I think it can only get better. We started off good, so we're gonna end it here good. Envy's they're just hanging on, just by like a little bit. You just gotta be firing on all 5 cylinders.
There you have it. You heard it from Drix. A very disappointing Paris event. Well, boy, have they bounced back here. Ghost Gaming boot camped for a week before this event. Huge shout out to the Ghost Gaming organization. They support them in such a major, major way. Nothing but respect for those guys.
And it really shows through in their play that they can have that support. They only have to worry about Gears of War, all these extra little bits that, up-and-coming teams have to struggle with, accommodation, flights, all that. Ghost Gaming helping these guys just focus solely on their game. Having a look at the maps, we saw Foundation going the way of the Ghost Gaming. GG to them. Coming into Reclaimed, though.
Map number
Strong
2.
map.
Honestly, I think this is a strong map for Envy as well. Franchise, of course, playing on alternate gives him a little bit of a speed advantage to get to the B hill first. I don't think anyone on Ghost plays on alternate, so they won't have that opportunity. So, that combined with their rotations, I think they're in a good spot here. I don't think they're out by any means.
No. Well, they have to show up in this map right now, and Reclaimed is one of the maps to do it. A very interesting one that, again, similar with Foundation. The map completely switches its playstyle on the second half. You really see that barn being a pivotal point on the map. And another thing teams like to do, if they're losing up in the bowl, if they're losing down in the barn, they can place a power weapon on either side and force the change early.
For sure. And Rogi, I predicted a few minutes ago in a DM with my friend Toby Campbell, Envy to win this one 2-1 and go to the finals. I'm going to stick with that one. I'm looking for Envy to bounce back here.
This is all Ghost Gaming right now. From start to finish, they've looked impeccable. The only team they've struggled with is Optic, and they're not looking like they're struggling right now. The start of the fight comes through Solas. He's already out, and he is Team Envious' shining light right now. Yesterday, he had some of the best Gears of War I have ever seen. Fran, though, on a mission, taking out Sleepy, but Speedy puts him in the ground.
And Fran right there, in my opinion, especially through smoke, always shoot that up A. There's no reason not to at least fire your gun when up Aing. Franchise could have connected for a kill right there. Instead, he does get taken out. Big wraparound shot by Keem right there, and it's going to be Ghost that's going to win the initial and backtrack to get that B hill.
Yeah, they just didn't even have to worry about the points right now because they knew the kills were more important. Eventually, they're going to break B. Do they realize that they don't have it? Okay, Keem finally in there, giving Envious maybe a few more points. If this one comes down to the wire, we'll know who to blame. But on the back end of that one, Rushies trades 1-for-1 with Fran, I do believe it was. Drix goes down as well. This could be a very strong push for Ghost home by Envy.
And again, Team Envious, in my opinion, what they need to do to bring this back, they need to, I said it last map, but I'm going to say it again. Speedy and Rushes are going off. They need to allow Toy and Solars to do the same exact thing. Let these guys get a little bit loose. Don't be too smart for your own good, and we'll see if Toy and Solars can rise to the occasion.
Yeah, they got to play it by feel, not by the book right now. And wow, Speedy somehow staying alive despite all the incoming fire. But the trip cap threat is real for Ghost Gaming, but it is going to get denied. Here comes a push from Toy and Fran. Keem, he's getting back up from Drix, but he's too little, too late. He's able to get a shot into Toy, trying to take the 2 versus 1, gets stuck on the wall, just going to get pistoled down by 4 of Envy.
Beautiful camera angle shot to Waldo in the back right there as we saw Toy play that perfectly. He played it wide. He didn't go for the up A like a lot of these online warriors will do. Textbook play by Toy. He's gotten so much smarter as a player since joining Team Envious. Franchise has really been a strong mentor for him. And of course, an awesome story. Toy Soldier learned really how to move, how to play from Ribs. Was a big fan of Ribs in Gears of War 2, and now they're teaming on the same squad. Really awesome to see that dynamic.
10-second difference is separating these two teams right now. Ghost Gaming, they need to get back into this B hill. Not sure how they're going to be pushing it straight through the smoke. Praise and Toy just waiting off in the wings. They can hear the grunt of the cog as they fire blind into the smoke. But look at how well Envy are staggering this push by chaining the stuns together on the back end. Though a fight going over the home. It is going to be Ribs winning that one. So they've got to watch out. He's going to be getting the angles on him. Look at the damage coming through. And this is all Envious.
And look at the team fire from Team Envious. Rushies can't even get the revive because of the laser beams that are coming from Envy in that B hill. Solars needs to be careful here. He recognizes, hey, I have my teammates support. No reason to fight that. He's just going to backpedal, picks up a kill, and Envy looking very sharp right now in round number 1.
There we go. Envy on the board with the first round of Reclaimed here. Ghost Gaming going to have to answer back with something a little bit stronger. We'll see what weapon they decide to place down for themselves. But we're starting to talk about the next round. Still, a lot of composure coming out of Envy. They're a team that don't like to get overhyped for no reason.
That's true. And yep, you know, early on, these weapon placements are usually quite passive. You usually see secondary weapons placed. You know, you don't really know how the map's going yet. You don't know if you're winning the initials, losing the initials. So I'm expecting nothing crazy from Ghost here. Maybe a secondary weapon, maybe a long shot. It looks like, ooh, I might have to eat my words here.
Frag grenades maybe being placed down, and always seems to be the case. Frags up in the bowl, allowing you to then hold it better and retake certain positions. See Ribs, very focused right there.
Ribs, what a story he is.
It's always interesting.
Players in the world to come to his very first event and win a championship. And guess what? The other one is that man right there, Solars, who did it in Season 1 last year.
Like, it's very interesting to note the higher up you get with the teams, the more composures they show in this stressful situation. So maybe a little bit of a lesson for all the loudmouths over on the open station.
That is a very good point. Ribs always calm, always cool. Praise, though, on the flank, takes out Speedy, looking for a double. He's going to connect over Sleepy Time, and now Envy wins that B hill. They continue to roll here in map number 2, and you know, Rogi, this event has been nothing short of phenomenal. So many stories. We brought up maybe like 15 storylines, but so many stories you can write a book. And let's see if Envy can write one more here and bring this one back.
Yeah, a new chapter coming through for either of these teams as they make their way over. It would be a new chapter for Ghost Gaming to make it to a championship final. But Envy, they still stand in their way. Frag grenade onto Rushies. You can't wall bounce your way out of that one, Nathan. Here comes Ghost Gaming. It's an absolute slaughter. Envious, they're really on fire right now. Praise takes him down through the Great Drix in the 1 versus 1. He hasn't been having a good time against Toy Soldier top bar and has the backup to make it work. But look at the Lancer fire coming through. There's nowhere the man can hide, and the trip cap being threatened by Envious.
Yeah, I know Envy's winning this round, dominating that round, but I want to bring up a quick example to illustrate what we've talked about so often before. Toy Soldier in that 1v1 right there played it so passive because he wants to play textbook. He knows they have a 4-on-2. A lot of people say that's smart, but that's what's different about Optic. Red Icy on Optic Gaming will never, ever backpedal and die in that situation. He will take it with confidence, even if it's a 5-on-1. And that's, you know, perhaps a key difference here in how Toy and Solars play compared to those Optic.
Oh, Rushy just couldn't see anyone. The smoke just too thick in the face of him. Ribs picks up a double. Toy gets one for himself, makes his way over. Roll comes through, but look at that. Ribs knows he has the back of his teammates, knows that they're threatening the trip cap. There's no reason to overextend and die and leave his teammate in the 2 versus 1. Sleepy goes down, can't get through, and maybe time for a little bit of celebration on the side of NVS. They're looking so damn strong, and the crowd is also behind them.
Yep. You know, I don't want to jump the gun by any means here, Rogie, but 2-0 lead for Envy. I'm feeling pretty good about my 2-1 prediction here. Can Envy bring it back? Solars on your screen right now, former member of Optic Gaming. A little bit of a swap with Kenny. Kenny, of course, former member of Team Envious, now on Optic. Solars, what a story he was. Bursted into the scene in Gears of War 3, playing online, winning almost every online tournament with that Glory squad with Solars, Crash, and Soto back then. Attended his first event and won the championship last year.
Here we go. Flame grenades being placed down for Ghost Gaming on either side. They're really struggling to win this fight, and I think it's all on the back of that man Praise, just constantly getting into the thick of the fight early on. Franchise, rather.
Push, B-Hill fight. Looks like it's going to be Ghosted Ops to take the bull early. See if that costs them. Oh, they're going to hold on to control here. Rushy's trying to get a little peekaboo headshot over the wall.
The entire map just up in a blaze of glory right now as the flame grenades coming through fast and heavy, and Praise making his way down to the barn. You can see Envious, they're switching it up immediately the second that Ghost Gaming look like they have control of the ball. They're playing the double home strat, and I think Ghost Gaming are reacting to this quite well. Envious being pushed back into the home spawn and setting up quite rigidly here.
Here comes the flank from Toy, not connecting for the 1 shot, but he's going to get the 2 shot. Drix goes down, 5-on-4 opportunity now, and power play for Team Envious. Want to see them take their numbers advantages, play a little bit wide here, but you want to capitalize. You can't let Drix spawn up without at least getting a few kills.
Doesn't look like frag grenades in the field anymore unless Speedy still has one to play with. They've lost both their homes at the moment, and Ghost Gaming with only ball control. I don't know there's a lot they can do about this. It's going to be a crucial fight over at the home right now. Looks like it's going to be Praise winning out on that one. Did I say that? Here comes Drix. Gets the first kill. Toy can't connect with the down. The backup's there though. Drix, he's got to get the heck out of there. There's so many members chasing him down, but that's going to give enough time for Ghost Gaming to get back into the thick of it.
And you know, Rogie, I don't like that setup from Team Envious. You know, they had the 5-on-4. They opted, instead of go for kills, to go for the home and away hill setup. On Reclaimed, that setup is not that great because the way that how close the spawn is to that A hill, and you saw it right there. Ghost able to regain control of their A hill quite easily thanks to a play by Drix.
Franchise comes in, takes out 2 members of Ghost Gaming. Nice and easy. Score completely tied up at the moment. The hill advantage, of course, over onto Envious. So the fights will start ticking in their favor any second now. Ribs goes down. Keem and Speedy, rather, out of the fight now. Ribs still trucking along and going to be making his way on down. Drix falls, but Team Envious, they're going to go for the simple double setup.
Yeah, and they're out, and look at the difference now. They opt for a B and C hill setup. I like this much better. You have height advantage over in the perch on that B hill, and you really have an opportunity, kind of like the Acropolis, to tower down on the other teams. Speak to the Greek man to make a reference.
Yeah, I'm sure Mike still would have got that one.
Yeah, shout out to Mike from Australia, my buddy. Here we go, back into it, on board with Rushies. Here comes the push. Speedy. I don't know how they didn't kill him, but the team incin's going to come in. Revive comes in. Rushies sacrifices his own life for the likes of his breakout player. That's Rushies. Franchise with frags now. Ghost Gaming needs to break all 3 hills to win this round. Here comes the push. Look at the cross and the setup from Envy. Praise is going to have them both full red, but it's not going to be enough right here. Oh, wow. He connected for quite a long 1 shot in that one. Almost gets the double. Praise going off and securing the round for Team Envious.
Great stuff out of Envious. They had B the whole time as well. So it was Ghost Gaming, a desperation play, up 3-0 for that. I think you might be onto something here. Envious finally firing up on Reclaimed here. And
that's the man right there on your screen. We called out Toy Soldier to go big, to step up in this one. He's been doing exactly that. Meanwhile, you look at this Ghost Gaming squad, deflated the face of Keem right now.
Yep, once again, we'll see an opportunity for them to place down a weapon. They are just going to X off the center of the map. So I really think this is the time we need to utilize a power weapon in the barn. You need to change the fight ups. You're not winning over at Bolt. It's all going wrong. You're down 3 rounds. You can't keep forcing this one. You can't keep ramming your head into the brick wall that's Envious.
That is literally exactly what I was about to say. We're on the same page here, my friend. Not sure if I agree with that weapon placement from Ghost Gaming. They're very proud,
Or lack
though.
thereof.
Yeah, exactly. They're very proud, though, and they want to flex. Let's see if it's going to pay off for them.
All right, first one goes in, takes out Fran. He's going to be the front runner. Solas is down. This is a very long respawn time as well. 16 seconds, I do believe, on round number 4 here. Let's see if Ghost Gaming can make something happen. We've seen Envious, when they lose the ball, they immediately switch it up for a double home strategy, but Ghost Gaming were able to double down on the defenses here, and they're going for a very offensive defensive play, it seems.
Keep in mind, round number 4, so respawn times are pretty high, but not ridiculously high. Toy Soldier and Ribs, the duo, both pick up a kill and give Envy an opportunity to fight back in this round. Toy Soldier getting aggressive here, but a little too aggressive as he's going to get taken out.
Oh, Ribs, he takes a massive point blank, and he's going to go down. Great stuff by Drix. He's having a screamer of a series right now, and there's Sleepy Time on your screen with a double.
And I don't like that fight by Ribs. He was fighting on left-hand disadvantage. Drix was just pocketing himself on right hand and won that fight. For those of you guys that might be a little bit new to Gears of War, of course, third-person games, so you do have a slight right-hand advantage because the camera's over your left shoulder.
Yeah, well, one of those things you used to be able to do on Gears UE. Get on the cover and like pull off awkwardly, and it'll give you that weird left hand. An exploit or an advantage, you tell me, but not going to be able to happen on Gears of War 4. Envy's first opportunity to place down a weapon, hovering over that Boltok. We've kind of been seeing that rise to popularity over such things as the Retro Hammerburst following the nerfs. And if you don't have a player like Kyle who could make that Markster look like a sniper rifle, then it's safer to go with the Boltok.
Yeah, and 2 players I think that really define that meta. Explosive on Optic, and of course Splice, who love to use that Boltok. You've seen it really rise in popularity these past couple of events. One weapon we have not seen much of is the shot grenade in the Gears Pro circuit.
I really feel like there's never a situation where you want the shot grenade. You get one of them as opposed to 2 incendiaries that have instant kills and frags that are just better.
Yeah, well said. Kill going to be picked up by Sleepy, so Ghost showing some resilience here. They're going to take out Franchise. They hold the initial B-Hill setup. And keep in mind, 3-1, so it's round number 5. You see a lot more 3 caps in these rounds because your player respawn timer is so much higher. So let's see if Ghost is going to hold this 2 cap or go for the 3 cap. It looks like they only got 1 kill, so they're happy with this 2 cap right now.
Frag grenades in the hands of Rushies at the moment. He might be able to make something happen onto Solas if he keeps playing the wall there, hiding that little cubby. Praise and Fran, very far back. You can see Envious. They don't want to make anything too aggressive right now. Rushies, he's just holding onto the grenades with his life. He may be able to use them on the back end of Envious if they overextend for that A-Hill. That would be smart.
3 kills, 1 down. Envy trying to crack the code that is this Ghost Gaming setup. B and A-Hill in favor of Ghost. Envy still kind of deciding what to do here. They have 3 members low side, but typically you see a B-Hill push as your flood numbers up in that area.
Yep, pulling out the frag grenades now. Flame grenades will be on the respawn very soon. Look at the shots coming through. Oh my lord, he is going to trade with the flame of his own frag on the bottom of the stairs. That's going to pick up at least 1. No, I tell a lie. The second one goes wide as well. Great situational awareness from Envious, but Praise, don't think he's going to be around for much longer. Solas finds 1 onto Keem. They might be going for a home hill strap, but look at this. Pincer maneuver out of Ribs. Solas on one side. They need to pick a target. They need to do it now. Ribs, he's going to be the one they go for. They're switching around onto Solas. He's wall bouncing his way back off, gets the down. Ribs doubles back. It's going to be Rushies picking up Solas. There are 2 members of Ghost Gaming still playing strong on B, so Ribs, he can't do enough. He needs to run away.
That was a perfect sequence for Envious. You saw how they played that until Solar's... But a cross-map instant going to be picked up from Speedy. 10 kills and 2 downs for him. He's going to pick up a double kill. And Ghost, 50-point lead right now, are running away with this round.
Yeah, they're looking very strong at the moment. There's Ribs out of the fight with 3 and 4 off the field for Envious. Ghost Gaming should have no difficulty bringing this one to 3-2.
178 to 123 is the score now. Envious needs the 3 cap. They have to do it now. They don't have much time here.
He needs to check every corner. Praise.
No time to do that, though.
I know. That's the bad thing, though. He knows these players, they like to be sneaky. And look at this.
I think they know they lost. Yeah, I don't know if Team Envious...
There's just not enough time to physically run across the map and break all the hills. So, Ghost Gaming, they're not out of it yet. They're still down around. They're coming into the half. 3-3 is infinitely times better than 4-2, especially for your mentality.
Yeah, and you saw that last map, right? I think if Envy would have won that round 6, that crucial round 6, in my opinion, the most important round in the game, I think Envy could have bounced back on Foundation, but Ghost winning that really propelled them to the 7-2 victory. Let's see if Envy does the same thing here. And it's going to be a drop shot place for Envious. So again, Envy opts for a very aggressive weapon placement, very similar to the playstyle what we're used to seeing on Envy.
The elusive phantom drop shot that just doesn't find its way into the game ever. But here we are jumping into round number 6 right now. Drop shot down at the workshop. We see EnVyUs finally playing heavy towards. It's going to be 3 actually from Ghost Gaming, so they are going to be down a member. It's going to be on them to play it a little better. The Boltok comes through. Ooh, held my breath for that headshot. Drop shot should connect. No, it doesn't. The flank. What? Where did Sleepy Time come from? Out of the mist, the Ghost emerges. Says Boo scares him enough to drop the shot, drop the drop shot, and Rushies with that Boltok really putting in work.
That's for sure. Praise now fighting over that elusive drop shot right in front of him. You have to keep in mind it's going to disappear in about 10 seconds, but Rushy's going to take out Praise, picks up a drop shot as a result.
4 dead
and
on
4
EnVyUs.
dead for Envy. We're going to see most likely a tied-up game here unless Envy can do something amazing.
Oh, there's a drop shot in the back. You can really see why people don't like that weapon. What looked like a kill just doesn't result in anything but maybe a little bit of splash damage. The drop shot really just not having a great time on the map. It's just one of those explosive weapons that people either really haven't figured out yet, or it's just bad.
Yeah,
Tell me.
I think the delay from when you launch it when it drops, I think they nerfed it from the beta. Is a little bit too much now. These pro players are way too good. They're not going to get killed by that drop
Yeah, if
shot.
you're aware of where it's coming, there's no reason
You
to fight.
roll and you're good to go.
It's not like the boom where you can roll and just wait. You've already fired the initial.
And there's a lot of weapon tweaks, I think, small things as well. The torque bow in this game I feel like is a little bit less effective because of the new active system. Whereas you can get active reload with the torque bow. That's why you don't see a lot of torque being used as well in the pro circuit. We've seen a little bit more of it these past couple matches though. We saw
Right in the hands of Speedy, it's still a force to be reckoned
exactly.
with.
In the hands of the right person, that's for sure.
Alrighty. At the moment, Ghost Gaming in the lead by a very small margin. What looked like it could have been their fight with these 20-second respawns. It's not over just yet. EnVyUs, they have the flame grenades in the hands of Toy. I wonder where he's going to be trying to bring them. One comes through. It's trying to catch them on the retreat. Another one. Oh, very close on Sleepy Time.
Look at Ghost Gaming. Trying to run away with this round. Not much of a lead though, only about 20 points. Envy still in a good situation. You can see Ghost Gaming kind of trapped in their spawn right now, their home hill at least, but they're going to start pushing now. Franchise, good Lancer cross, but the team fire is not going to be enough. The revives are going to come in. Of course, as I say that, actually, Solars makes me eat my words. He picks up a kill on Sleepy, and now drop shot in the hands of Toy. 5-on-4 for EnVyUs. It's looking good.
Yep, map control can really see what's coming through. It's coming in the house, and once again, even with an active, that weapon just not cutting it. Another one. There we go. The double just on point, I think.
Look how sneaky he was. They didn't see that drop shot coming because Toy Soldier was hiding on his right hand. Smart play by Toy right there. And Envy now holding a 2-cap, but they have quite a disadvantage in points right now. Down by 30. They're going to inch their way back in this one, getting that B-Hill.
Oh, I think they might be able to get the trip cap here. Drix is going to tap up. No. If he had won that, that would have been Ribs and Praise out of the fight. The trip cap domination being threatened now by EnVyUs. It looks like they're going to be taking this one up 4-2 in the first half. That drop shot finally proving its worth and finally showing us why Envy dropped that one down.
Yep. Huge round for EnVyUs. We talked about the importance of that round 6. I want to break down what we just saw. Beautiful gameplay, really, from Envy. They're down 2 caps to 1. An easy setup, what is typically an easy setup for Ghost Gaming, was torn apart by Envy because they slowly worked their way down the fronts, pushed the away hill, and were able to kind of trap Ghost Gaming in that A hill. Of course, use of drop shot definitely made that all possible.
Toy Soldier sitting pretty on 15 kills at the moment. A lot of people question him for being an inconsistent player, but if he can show up on game day, then what's the matter with that?
That's for sure. Going to the second half here. Here comes the push. Of course, E-Hill now in the second half. Instead of that B-Hill, hills are going to flip. Weapons are going to reset, so we have no longer have those drop shot grenades on the map.
Good shots coming through from Speedy. Look at the movement. Look at the awareness of where everybody is, despite the entire room being smoked. Only using what he's been given from the spotter's advantage of his teammates to bounce around through the smoke. Look at that accuracy coming out of Ribs and Praise. Praise, he said, there's only a few shots he'll ever miss. Maybe 90% of those Lancer bullets connecting with their target. The big shot getting hit onto Ribs. Praise finds a headshot onto Speedy.
So well played by Ribs right there. So well played. Backing out, resetting, not letting Speedy make plays, but instead it's going to be Sleepy Time picks out Praise in a kill. Drix going to take out one as well. Really a back and forth round in this one. And it's going to be Ghost that secures the E-Hill as a result.
Well, Toy baits it. The up A coming through. That's 3 kills going over Envy, but it is 10-second respawn time with no power weapons on the map. So the only thing they're gaining for themselves is control at the moment.
Great match. There's been so much to talk about this match.
Oh, yeah.
It's really been tier 1 gameplay, that is for sure. And that's really indicative of this entire event. I think the best matches, the best best gameplay we've seen so far in the Gears Pro Circuit, and why not in Las Vegas?
Oh, pistol shots coming through onto Drix. They're really trying to go for the home hill setup right now because they know that Envy, they've dug deep and doubled down their defenses in that barn. Ribs and Praise just hanging back. Smoke grenades need to be true. They need to stagger the stuns here, but looks like Drix is the one who's getting staggered right now. He's been stunned for 6 seconds flat, making his way on through already. Rushes is out of the fight. I don't know if Drix can stay alive for much longer. He's got Ribs on the flank. Praise barreling down in front of him. Ribs with the, oh my god, it's actually Toy that comes through. He's down and out of the fight. It's all on the man on your screen. Praise and Drix, 1 versus 2. Hits a brick, looking for another one. Not gonna find him, but this is Ghost Gaming.
Look how well Praise just played that, but unfortunately for him, he's going to get taken out. 20-point lead right now for Team Envious. The crossing from Envy to save their teammate in Praise, that was perfect. Praise calls for help, it arrives, he picks up a kill, and Envy holds a 2-cap as a result.
Yeah, Ghost Gaming just took way too long to kill Praise there. They needed to get him, get out, rotate over to E while the reinforcements were on their way to F. It didn't work out for them. Ghost Gaming, the strategy was there, but the execution was poor.
And I think it's because it was Praised on the other side. They give him so much respect. Again, our first ever MVP in Gears of War Ultimate Edition. Such a strong player, that's for sure. Franchise picks up a kill on Drix. E-Hill's going to be broken. All Hill's broken now for Envy as Ghost is going to bounce back here down by 30 points. A couple kills to be picked up, and it's Ribs and Toy that push that E-Hill. All they need is a 1-cap. They need to be careful not to tunnel themselves in that hill.
Yeah, where are the rest of Ghost Gaming right now? It's all on the back of Keen. He's the only one in position that can fight for this. He needs to get the break, but Envy know exactly where he is, and they're not going to let him through at all. Meat shield in the hands of Toy Soldier. Might be better off pulling out his Nasher at this stage, but look at that pistol damage that comes through Drix. He finds one onto Ribs with a few seconds left on the clock. They need to get in. They need to go for the break now. If they do it now, it's going to be enough. No, Envious take the round. They go up 5-2. 2 more to take us to game number 3.
It's such an interesting dynamic at the end of that round. It's almost like a game of Horde. Envy took that Fabricator, rotated it to that E-Hill, and set up waiting for the swarm to arrive. Beautiful round right there by Envy. Solar's on screen right now. Big shout out to his mom and girlfriend who are in the audience and made it out from LA. A couple woos from Mama Solars. I agree. I agree.
Incendiary grenades getting placed down on either side from the team of Ghost Gaming. They really do value these Incend grenades, and you can tell why. They're getting so many great kills with them, but of course on the opposite side, Envy just as proficient.
Envy now 5-2 is the scores. They are running away with this one. We talked about the importance of that round 6, and it's proving true right now as Envy with momentum. Ghost Gaming talking back and forth. A little bit of chatter here. Again, the focus from Toy Soldier.
Laser focus right there. You can see his eyes moving a million miles an hour right now, taking in every single bit of information that the game offers him.
That's for sure. On board now with Keen. 6 kills and 5 downs for him in 7 rounds. So Keen had a great foundation. I'm looking for him to step up here at map number 2. A little bit of stalemate here to start the round off on that E-Hill. Here comes the push, I believe, from Envy. Franchise takes out one. Franchise gets a double kill, and who is it? None other than the captain himself, El Capitan, who goes huge with those kills, the Venezuelan sensation.
The revive chain coming through here for Ghost Gaming. They're going to have to GTFO out of there right now. Look at this onslaught out of Envy. It doesn't matter. Keen still somehow alive. He's able to get the revive, and Speedy can't do a dime against Solares.
This Envy team is looking great right now, and Solar says, hey, Fran, step aside. It's my turn. He picks up 3. Praise now pushing up for that FL. Envious looking like a well-oiled machine as they're going to secure this 3-cap, and Envy will go up 6-2 here for trying to force a game number 3.
They want to take it all the way. Night and day performance from the Foundation. This is looking like an insurmountable task that Ghost Gaming have ahead of them. They need to regain that composure, find the fire that got them through in Foundation, because right now this is not looking like the Ghost Gaming we saw a map ago.
Saw some Optic Gaming fans out there cheering for Envy. They want just as badly as I want that E-Classico matchup we've seen so many times in Gears history. Boom shot, though, gonna be placed. I like that decision by Ghost. Why not? You're down 6-2. You're losing your initials, and they're gonna try and change the map entirely here by placing the most powerful weapon in the game.
This is the time where you know that the boom shot is gonna make the rounds go a lot quicker. They want to get off Reclaimed as fast as they possibly can, either by losing these rounds due to the boom shot of Envy, or getting that boom shot and getting trip caps to boot.
Maybe that surrender button you mentioned in a previous cast.
That was Benson, my friend.
That was Benson. Okay, my bad.
I think the surrender button's a terrible idea. I don't think you're out of it at all.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. You're out of it if franchises are getting triples. Maybe that surrender button's a good idea. I take that back, Benson.
Killing me picked up by Speedy. Praise picks up one. Look at them tag team and taking turns, and Team Envy 6-2 right now on the prowl. They're looking to do the exact same thing that goes into the map one with a 7-2 win here. But they haven't kept the hill yet, keep in mind. So despite their efforts, no points gained. Ghost now is still definitely in this.
I don't know. Rushies, he's the only person in position that can stop this, and he will. Ribs knows he can't take this fight at the moment as Rushies just hitting his points. And, oh my lord, this could actually be good. The boom shot doesn't connect with anyone at the moment. Toy having a bit of trouble.
And again, Ribs right there, the way he played that, almost, again, too smart for his own good. He backs out, doesn't fight the 1v because it's textbook, but guess what? Again, if that's icy, if he wins that 1v, they hold the E-Hill, and they honestly would have gotten the triple cap. Sometimes you got to play with a little bit of stupidity and a little bit of confidence.
Bit of courage, maybe.
Courage, yeah.
Toy, wow, somehow getting his...
the textbook decision.
Getting himself out of there. Beautiful stuff here, and oh! Butting heads, but it is going to be Solez taking out Drix here, and E-Hill in control. Envy are going to be breaking that one. Rushies, 1 versus 1. A lot of damage. Look at that, hitting all 3 shots. Takes him out 100% in 3. That's what he's seeing on his screen right now. But Envy threatening the triple cap. A few kills going the way of Ghost Gaming, though. That's 3 dead on the board for Envy. It's only 1, and that's Keem out of the fight. How can Ghost Gaming capitalize on this? Not without getting any kills on the board, that's for sure.
From Praise, he's not going to connect. Drix gonna take a kill. Look how fast Sleepy Time goes down. That's the team fire from Envy, the best in the game in that department, that's for sure. Praise going to take out Sleepy Time here. 4-on-4 situation, 2 cap set up for Ghosts. See if Envy can break this.
Envy, though, they know they need that boom shot. It's going to be coming up very shortly. They have full control over it at the moment. Fran, he's gone down. The flame comes through, gets the double. That's Ghost Gaming on a tear.
A great round right here from Ghost. Now Speedy playing with confidence, playing with aggression, pushing this 1v against Toy. Again, the difference between the Envies of the world and the Ghosts of the world, that's for sure, but it's going to cost him this time. He loses that 1v.
It's not the most important 1v, as we've said. It's all on Toy right now. This is the time where he needs to shine. He's going to get taken down, but he's bought enough time for his teammates to get back in the fight. Rushies is going to be able to execute and pick up the meat shield. Pistol shots coming through, hitting the head, connecting with the damage. Ghost Gaming, they have the point lead. They have situational advantage at Envious. Got to be careful because boom, it's on the horizon. Here comes the fight. Praise, he needs to win this one in the ears.
Perfect fundamentals from Praise. He goes for the mental wraparound shot and then connects for a perfect back A.
Rushy should have just stayed up against the wall, and he would have been able, he would have survived there. Backing off allows Praise to hit that headshot.
Board of Keem now, 7 kills, 6 downs for him. 160 to 130 is the score, and you got to say this round would be all over if Ribs does take that 1v. Boom shot in the hands of Keem. He takes out Toy 5-on-4 with 1 boom shot left. This is looking good for Ghost.
1 kill is good here. As long as he doesn't miss, getting 1 is fine. It's absolutely fine, but not when that happens. Threatening the trip cap. Here we go. Ghost Gaming back in it. They get control of E. 20 seconds. Praise, only 1 in position, and it's not even going to be a good enough position. He goes down. Ghost Gaming answer back 6-2. They are still in a terrible spot in this map, but it's not over yet.
That's for sure. Well played by Ghost. You see them not getting too hyped, but trying to steamroll this and gain some momentum. Ghost Gaming just trying to talk things through.
25 kills on Toy Soldier right now. He's having a wonderful map on Reclaimed, really holding it together for the rest of the squad. What weapons
meanwhile
they place down?
Just saw Franchise on your screen. The captain of this team, he's the one making this decision based on weapon placement. It looks like he is not going to do anything crazy. I like that decision. Just going to actually cross out those secondary spots. Again, I like that decision from Envy. They're up 6-3. They've been winning the majority of these rounds. Don't change too much up.
Alrighty. Boom shot still in play. Envy were the first ones to get that. They didn't capitalize off it enough, despite 2 kills going the way of Toy Soldier. Boom didn't really do too much for Ghost Gaming either. They won it on sheer skill alone. Once again, going to be sitting 4 members straight there. No one capping their heals. Looks like it will be a lone man down from Envious in the barn, but it's all taking place up at the Boom. You can see Rushies, he's got it already. Franchise is out of the fight. Flame Grenade's not connecting. Speedy making his way on in, but he's just going to sack himself. No, the boom shot didn't even kill Solez, but he gets it in the end. Wow, I have no idea how Solez survived there, and frankly, I don't want to know.
I don't know how Solez survived. I don't know how Rushies survived. Heads up boom right there. Most players would have panicked and killed themselves. Rushies looks at shoots it through his legs, it looked like, and picks up the kill on Solar's Praise, though. Takes out Drix. No hills have been capped just yet, but it is Team Envious knocking on the door of Ghost Gaming. They are looking to take this one to map number 3 and to end it right here.
Alrighty, Speedy. What's he gonna do? Slowly moves up. Envious, they're on the retreat. They don't want to get pincered in. They don't want to lose a few members. A respawns are climbing in time and duration at the moment. No one down across the board just yet. You can see Keem, he's gone down. Is there anyone there that can clean him? Look at the positional advantage that Soles has. He can pretty much land shots onto everyone over on this Ghost Gaming roster. Drix, he's found a chink in the armor. He's making his way through. He's going on the flank, but Speedy will be the first one to fall. It's Ribs taking him down. Ribs finds a double, but the 3 members of Ghost have doubled down. They've gone for that defensive setup on E, but they're losing their home in the process.
And I like that decision right there by Envy. They say, hey, you guys really want that E-Hill? You can have it. We're going to push the opposite side of the map and take our numbers advantage elsewhere. Textbook play from Envy, and now they're going to put more pressure back on that E-Hill, recognizing, hey, we have a huge numbers advantage right now. Let's take that. Crazy to be careful, though. Keem's still there. Keem's full red. Franchise going to take him out. Oh, almost get a 3 cap, but not even close to over yet. Sleepy Time kills Toy. And now Ghost Gaming staying alive.
Flame grenades in the hands of Franchise at the moment. Everyone backing off right there, and it's all on Rushies. If you can defend this home hill, not going to happen. They will be able to retake their own home. Envy, though, they have a 60-point lead. Ghost Gaming, they're running out of opportunities in this game. A 3 cap seems to be the only viable way they win this. But look at the defensive setup that Envious have employed right now. Once again, Fran, he's in the backline, finds one onto Sleepy, sacrifices his life for it. Toy with the second respawn of those flame grenades coming through, and Drix, he's been taking a full red. He needs to fight this, so a bad way at the moment, but Toy, all he has out is a flame grenade. If you get this kill, that can be huge. Not going to happen. Boom, being picked up by Praise. Was 2 dead for Ghost Gaming. Power weapons and Matt in favor of Envious. This should be lights out. Good night for Ghost Gaming.
And Team Envious really has been controlling. You can feel the pressure of them this round, and they're trying their hardest, doing everything they can to close this one out and force a game number 3 on board of Toy right now. 26 kills for him. To start this map, we said he's the one that needs to go off, and he certainly has risen to the occasion.
Envious, they don't need to do anything. All they have to do is go back and defend D. They can allow Ghost Gaming to sulk in the barn. As long as they don't die, they're fine. They still have the boom shot. Wow, misses the first one. What's he going to do? Just pistol out. Somehow that player's still alive. I do believe that was Keem.
That boom hit the wall in front of him, didn't do any damage here. And Envy now, Toy full red. Team Envious, especially with Toy being such a nuisance, breaking that F-Hill, looking very good right here. 27 kills for Toy Soldier. And ladies and gentlemen, this one is going to go the distance. We are going to a game number 3.
Not going down without a fight. Envious want to take this all the way. They want to get into that championship match against Optic, who are sitting off to our left, watching, studying, and preparing for their opponents. Both of these squads looking super strong in their respective rounds here. Rush is only getting 10 kills in that map, so you can really see where Ghost Gaming were lacking in overall pressure.
Yep, and of course, Franchise having never lost to Sleepy Time in a grand finals, defeating
Not about to start.
Season 1 and Season 2, and he's not about to start right now, that's for sure.
We have a little cheeky blooper reel going to be coming up, guys, because it's not all serious here at the Gears of War Las Vegas Open. We like to have a little bit of fun with it.
My name is Reinaldo Tosado, and I'm from Puerto Rico. I play for Splice, and the mic just fell off.
I mean, I do want to say some things, but I don't know if it's appropriate.
Yeah, you guys like that, huh? A little drama, right? Yeah, can you do that to the camera?
Bring it on. Yeah, say so. That's it.
You have that?
And you know, it wouldn't be a blooper reel without Identities on it. We got a great crowd here for it. It's been an amazing event. Ryan Cleven in the house, lead multiplayer designer for the Coalition. Of course, Rod Ferguson here as well. We've brought out all the big guys for this event, that's for sure.
We're going to be getting underway with Dam very shortly, which will be our conclusion in this epic series. A 7-2 win on Foundation, a 7-3 win for Envy on Reclaimed. It all comes down to this one more map to define. Are Ghost Gaming going to be making history their first time in the championship finals, or will Envy do the upset and get themselves back where they rightly belong, up against Optic?
Map number 3. History being written as we speak. Can Envy do it? Coming back from the losers bracket to make it to the championship finals. Again, franchise has been here before. MLG National Championships in 2009, he did the same exact thing, just to be defeated by the Insanes in the finals. This time, he's looking for a different result. Let's kick it off map number 3.
Map number 3, Team Envious, Ghost Gaming. Damn, it's one of the more fast-paced maps that you'll see in the rotation here, and already it's looking like it's going to look like it delivers. Here comes Toy, making the fight onto Keem. Smoke grenades coming through left, right, and center. Keem, though, he's decided to make it through cuts, tries to find one onto Solars, but completely gets back eight off the back of that one. Solars can't connect with the double. It's going to be Speedy on your screen, taking out Praise.
Great plays right there by Speedy. He's going to be full red, and because of those plays, they're going to secure the B hill. We thought Envy had control there, but Toy looking to prove otherwise. Going to full red Speedy. He's in a world of pain right now, and he's able to somehow stay alive. Toy Soldier misses the back A, and Speedy gets away. Again, the only player to play default. He doesn't claw or use an elite controller, unlike most pros who do use that elite controller.
Speedy, wow. Going to be taking up that B hill here. A lot of pressure being dropped down on him. Neither team out with an advantage just yet. Everyone's still fighting over this control. Looks like it's going to be a 4 versus 3. Envious with the numbers advantage, but Drix, he's got that cross potential, and everyone on Envious just going to start barreling down at him. Solars, he's out of the fight. Ghost Gaming pick up their first one of it. Keem, he's down as well. Here comes Ribs making the play, but there's Franchise on the side with the up A. He goes down, though. Sleepy able to answer back with one. Pistols being used. All 5 members of Envious on this side of the map, even the 2 ones that died, fell here. And wow, this is just the longest fight for B I've ever seen in my life.
And look at this standoff. This feels almost like the Revolutionary War in the way they're fighting this one. Revive's going to come in. Toy on Ribs. So Ghost Gaming not able to capitalize on that down. Some good team firing from them, though, that's for sure. Drix playing his role well. That's something that Ghost does well. They recognize their roles in comparison to like an E United, who really only has 5 Slayers and doesn't necessarily have that.
Oh, smoke grenades come through. It's going to stun up a majority of the Envy plays. You can see here, Praise finds one. Toy, he's down and out. Keem picks up that kill. That's going to be 2 for Ghost Gaming. Still no one getting control of B. The up A from CB's in the 1 versus 1 versus Ribs right now, and he bodies him.
Huge misplay from Ribs right there. He had the opportunity to go big, but it's going to be Toy that needs to keep his team alive right now. Good Lancer fire. Hills is going to be broken as well. Toy going on the flank here. The down comes in, and they're in a good spot. I like how Envy played that. Most teams would have head down into that hill with shotguns out. Most amateur players as well. Instead, Toy Soldier has his Lancer out, and they use team fire to get it down before pushing that A hill. Very well played by Envious.
Speedy retreating back. That's going to be Drix finding the kill onto Franchise. He does go down there. Where are Envious? How are they going to play this? Ribs, he's in the center. I don't know. Ghost Gaming, they're holding it. No, he misses the jump up, and he turns it around onto Solars. You don't see that every day, my friends.
So well played right there. The revive chain's coming in as well, but Praise takes out Rush. He's on that B hill. Toy Soldier there as well, and all of Envy will be springing over thanks to the plays from Praise. Ribs takes out one as well. Envy, though, needs to act quickly. Keep an eye at the left top of your screen. Envy breaks all hills. Every single one of them knows their role so well. They're on page, and Team Envious, something they do so well, they give Ghost into Envy's special. Wait.
Oh, it's not over yet. He does go down. That's going to be it. No, C gets broken as well. That Envy, they answer back so strong. Ghost Gaming, they're still alive. They're not out of it yet. Envy, though, they want to finish this round, and we're only in round number 1. This should be Envy's. I don't think Ghost Gaming have enough time to get across the map.
This round literally will, honestly, in my opinion, the best display of so many aspects of teamwork right there by Envy. The way that they broke the 3-cap push from Ghost with Lancers, with teamwork, and then the way Praise flanked, made a huge play. They collapsed that B hill. Meanwhile, while they were pushing B, they sent someone to the A hill to break that as well. Perfect gameplay from Team Envious.
Yep, Ribs 6-1 to start us off here. 6 kills in the first round, even though all eyes were on Praise for that incredible flank. You have to give props to the main Slayers, the tip of the spears, the ones at the thick and front of the fight here. And you can see Drix and Keem having words, getting themselves pumped up and ready, Xing off the home hill weapon placements here.
And I was just going to say, you saw a little bit of bickering there between Keem and Drix. You know, Ghost Gaming, an emotional team for sure. We've seen them with their ups, we've seen them with their downs. They have to stay positive right now, especially if losing a round like that. That could be demoralizing. Ribs, one of the better 1v1 players in the game in terms of his intelligence, ability to push the away hill and overextend at the right times. Big 1v1 fight. He is going to Nope, not, no, my goodness, how did he do it? Rushies, full red, takes out Ribs in that one.
Yeah, you really need to respect these young, hungry players with their accuracy and movement. Ribs just couldn't find the one-up over there. Drix gets that meat shield. Solus immediately bodies it from halfway across the map. It felt like the roll comes through, and Drix, he's on a tear. Solus, he's out of the fight, but he's going to find at least two
Toy
for
Soldier.
Toy.
He has stepped up, I can't say it enough, so much in this matchup. Big plays from him, even though Solars and Ribs both lost crucial 1v1s. The play of Toy Soldier keeps them alive. Envy now with the 2-cap.
All right, Ghost Gaming. They've been in this position a million times before. They're down on Dam. It's one of the harder maps to break, especially when the winning team gets very far up in your spawn. It's such a long distance to travel back to your home hill. And right now, they're going to be opting to go for the double home strat. You can see two members of Envious just sitting pretty over at B. And the second that they identify that, they go for the home push of their own. So, Ghost, they need to adapt to this wise play out of Envious Toy. He's rotated back around, and Rushies has no idea. He needs to use that movement we've been talking about all game to keep himself alive. Toy versus Rushies. The 1v1 goes in favor of Rushies, and hell, which 1v1s don't? Sleepy Time there to back him up, picking up a second kill, and this looks like Envious on the back foot. They've lost control of B, they've lost control of the map, and they could potentially lose the round.
Onboarded Franchise now, 3 kills and 2 downs for him. 105 to 100 is the score. This is a close one here, and Envy, same situation as last time. They're on their back foot and responding very well.
It would be crazy if they are able to take this one away. Here comes Keem in the thick of the fight. Lance is just coming through hot and heavy, taking him down on his knees. 4 members of Envious now streaming through the center of the map. They find another one onto a Ghost Gaming member here, looking for one more. Solas, he goes on through the up A, not going to connect. He has no idea what he's shooting at. What, he actually got that down. I think it was Toy with the Lancer helping him out on the back end of that one. 15-second lead for Ghost Gaming. They need to defend their home hill right now. It's only Speedy in the back of the truck.
1-0 lead for Envy right now. Now they hold the 2-cap and a strong setup, down by 15 points, but inching their way back tick by tick. Here comes the push from Ghost Gaming. They're going to be working their way over to that B hill, so they push, but look who it is.
Cheeky.
Toy Soldier sweeping all the way around right now. I feel like I have to
So
whisper, they'll
smart.
hear me.
So smart.
And he's taking every precaution here to make sure he doesn't get spotted. So
Oh, and Rushies in the 1v1 against Toy. Even just the thought of someone behind him is enough to throw him off. Envy, they have the lead 180 to 175, and no points getting scored for Ghost Gaming right now. They have an impossible task ahead of them to do the perfect split and capture both the home hills, and that's not a good way to start with Keem getting taken out. Sleepy will do what he can to get his home back if he can win this 1v1 against Fran, which isn't going to happen, and that's going to be Envy going up 2-0 on Dam. This would be heartbreaking for Ghost Gaming to go out of it like this.
I am astonished. I'm at a loss for words by how well Envy has played that. Folks at home, if you're new to Gears of War, I'll break it down for you. Envy had a B and A hill setup. They gave up the B hill. Ribs and Toy Soldier flanked all the way around into the spawn of the other team, rotated, and that's what the 3-cap rotation is all about. Worked as a team to rotate, took A and C hill control, and won the round. So well played, and so, it's really tough to do to have 5 people all on the same page to make that decision.
Yeah, you really have to respect the power play coming out there, but looks like Drix and the friends will be chucking down that torque bow at the top of the pumping station right there. We've seen that in the hands of Speedy be a force to be reckoned with. We've seen so many of these power weapons when they're in the right hands of players just feel amazing. We saw Denivs with the M-Bar rifle just ripping up everyone on your screen, and now it's going to be Speedy with the torque bow. If he can get his hands on that, that might be what they need to get themselves back into the fight. Speedy and Sleepy going to be fighting very heavily for that power weapon.
Overhead map, going to show you now. You jump to Rushies, who's not fighting Ribs. Look at Ribs, so sneaky. And again, that's what makes him so good. He's going to take out Drix. That's what makes Ribs one of the better anchors in the game. He's going to avoid the 1v1, leaves Rushies confused, and rotates to help his teammates. So well played right there by Ribs.
Yep, they do end up losing control of B hill though. We see the torque bow in the hand of Speedy.
I like that weapon placement by Ghost. Get it in the hands of Speedy, your playmaker. Envy's really outplaying them with default weapons and with rotations and strategy, so why not have a torque rod or a power weapon to change that up?
Yep. Gonna miss with that first bolt, rotating it back around. He wants that line of sight. Here comes Franchise, and he sticks in point blank range. Really great stuff. Immediately getting the active, going for another one.
No!
Finds it onto Rib.
Speedy with a huge double kill. Does this man miss shots? A little Robin Hood right here from Speedy. 11 kills and 1 down. He is going off.
I think he connected. Oh, no. I saw the kill feed come up as the explosion came through, and I was like, wow, you did not just do that to me, and he didn't do it, though. Praise finishes him off, taking Speedy out of the fight. Wow, Praise in the 1 versus 2. Drix able to finish him off despite getting landed in the backside there. Soles now holding B. Does have backup, though. You can see shots coming in from left, right, and center. Ghost Gaming, they need to double their defenses and go back in for an aggressive push onto B. Look at the damage that Ribs is experiencing right now. Oh, Drix, rather.
Full red is Drix. Envy. Again, such a good break, such good strategy and teamwork and coordination from them right now, but they have to get some kills here if they want to come out on top. It's hard to do with the likes of Rushies. No, he's going to get shut down by Toy Soldier, his counterpart on Envy. Big fights going down. It's going to be all up to these last 2 members. Keem gets shut down by Franchise. Can Fran get the double? Yes, he does. And Team Envious is going to gain control of that B-Hill.
Wow, Envious. They're absolutely playing this to perfection right now. And Ghost Gaming, there's not a lot they can do. They're looking out of this map. They need to start getting some rounds before Envy get too comfortable of a lead. We saw that's exactly what happened on Reclaim, and they weren't able to bounce back. They weren't able to dig deep and find that confidence they needed to take out Envious. It's all blue right now.
Drix getting that C-Hill. Envy, of course, down by 10 because they did lose the initial thanks to Speedy's torque skills, but they regain control. Toy Soldier picks out 1. So does Solars. He gets a double for himself. Now Praise. Look how smart that is to stay back and anchor that B-Hill, and he's going to win the 1v1. Perfect gameplay again from Envy, and they're going to take the lead.
Yeah, this is all Envy's map right now. They're making this series about them. Ghost Gaming, they had a very strong start on Foundation, but that feels like weeks ago, because right now, damn, it's all Envy.
Whew. Team Envious looking good, and you got to say this Optic Gaming squad, who is probably the best in the business, really in esports, at shutting down a hot team coming out of losers bracket finals. I'd be a little bit worried if I were them, though. They're looking strong.
Yeah, you know they will be. I don't know though what weapon can Ghost put down. It's going to be the frags up in the center of the map. They have to put something down. Torquebow in the hands of Speedy. This has been a real treat to watch, but it hasn't been enough to get Ghost Gaming over that line.
Ghost needs to pull something out of nowhere right now. Nades and Torque, I like those decisions, and it helped them, that's for sure, but they weren't able to hold that 2-cap setup. It's hard to stop such a well-executed strategy by Envy. Toy, though, look at the change in strategy. Toy Soldier actually rotates over to Ribs to take the 2v1. Ribs going to take out Rushies in the 1v, and Envy now has a 5-on-4, so Ghost needs to win this fight over here. That's their best option in winning this round, and it's going to help. Oh no, Toy Soldier though going to shut that down with a nade. So Ribs winning that 1v, allowed Toy to grab those nades uncontested. Praise takes out 1 as well, and Team Envious wins the initial.
4 down for Ghost Gaming, make that 5. Sleepy Time somehow still alive, but it's not going to matter. The Trip Cup coming through. Very easy for Envious. This is looking over, John.
And look at them, calm, collected. This is another day in the office for these guys. Down 1-0 in maps. What a story this has been. They fight back, win Reclaim 7-2, and now are on a roll in game number 3 on Damn. Team Envious performing so well here on Championship Sunday.
Yeah, they don't even look the least bit phased right now. Coming in to this 3rd map with so much strength and confidence. You can see on the side of Ghost, like that game get
Lost quite. Placing a boom shot, try changing that out for them. Franchise in a big 1v, he's full red. How does he perform so well under so much pressure? But finally, he's going to get taken out. Drix picks up grenades here. No Hill's capped just yet. But look at Team Envious, Toy and Ribs. The movement duo comes in from Ribs. That's going to be costly.
Yeah, that's bad. That's all 5 members down. Boomshot Torquebow in the hands of Ghost Gaming. They may have finally found themselves getting at least 1 round on the board here. Going in 4-2, 4-1 to the 6th round. Still better than 5-0. Let me tell you about that one. Torquebow shots coming through. There's no one on C just yet. So Ghost Gaming, they haven't won it, but they still have Boom on the enemy team's home.
Yep, there's no reason Ghost should lose this round. When the initial gets you Boom shot, and it's round number 5 here. Ghost Gaming going to get a point on the board here, trying to fight their way back into this one.
Minor celebrations across the board.
Ghost fans out there.
Ghost. That round, Envy can mulligan away because, you know, long respawn times, you only really get 1 shot at it, especially when a boom shot's in play. You mess up the first fight. That team kill coming through, really unfortunate to say the least. They lose the boom, they lose the nades, they lose the bow, they lose the round. But now, it's a different story. Boltok is being placed down. I wonder if they'll send someone over to that to try and contest the Torquebo pickup.
You know, in my opinion, I think that's just a throwaway
Yeah,
place.
it's round 6. There's no reason
Exactly,
to
to
go for
grab
that
a bull top. Yeah, you need to throw bodies, reinforcements to where the fights matter. That's boom shot, and that's maybe Torquebo and nades in the middle of the map, but no one's even going to go Torquebo.
5
It's
for
gonna be
Envy.
5 over to the pit side of the map.
Ribs going to be leading the charge.
Get it? Yes, he does.
Very cheeky pickup. No one there to answer for him. He's going to pick up 1 kill.
Oh.
No!
What a play by Speedy. Speedy's going to flank Ribs, takes out that boom shot. I cannot emphasize enough how crucial that is. He gets a double. He gets a triple kill, and this man, the breakout player of the year, is showing exactly why.
This is Ghost Gaming's round to lose. All 5 dead for Envious. A very great comeback in this map. Coming into the second half, 4-2. They've got to be proud with that one, but it's not over yet. Here comes Ribs, but he's going to have to go up against Speedy with a boom shot. Where is he going? He's just going to go around to the side. He needs to use his boom. All right, he
There it
gets
is.
2 of them. Perfect timing, and that's going to be the round.
Did someone say montage that round for Speedy? Picks up a huge triple kill and then connects for the double boom shot at the bottom left of your screen. You just saw that, and Ghost Gaming now looking fantastic these last 2 rounds, but the difference between these 2 teams has really been shown these last 6 rounds. Envy, the way they win, methodical, teamwork oriented, rotations, Ghost, it's bam, on a punch you right in the face and win in 10 seconds.
Well, speaking of 10 seconds, that's going to be the respawn time as we head back into the second half. Weapons removed from the map. Of course, Dan is one of those unique ones that only the neutral hill spawns is going to be at the platform rather than pumping station. Both the homes still stay the same.
Back to default, back to stock here in second half.
I feel like this half favors Ghost Gaming because it's all about those tight little brawls that they do so well.
That's a very good point, Rogi. I could not agree more with that. So Ghost, what a story that would be if they could claw their way back. Praise takes out 1. He's going to get shut down now. 4-on-4 situation. Rushies takes out another, and now Ghost Gaming has a power play.
Oh,
And they're going to take advantage of their numbers. All at the Toy. He misses the 1 shot, and Toy is going to be punished as well.
yeah, this is great stuff from Ghost. They're already showing that they're back in action right now. Ribs, the last player in position for Envious to do anything about it. Looks like he's getting stuck on that wall right there. Maybe missing a little bit of movement. The look at the damage coming in. He's going to get taken full red. Wow, I'm surprised he did not go down there.
Yep, good crossing, but even better movement by the king of movement himself. Ribs, of course, redefined the way people move in Gears of War 2. With things like the melee cancel. On board now with Franchise. 10 kills and 4 downs. He's going to push that E-Hill flanks with his teammates, and here comes the fight. You mentioned Ghost has the upper hand in these close corridor fights. That is proving truthful here, but guess what? It's Solars. The man himself connects for a double. Can he make it a triple? Solars, full red right now. If he comes out on top in this one, it would be a miracle. He's just going to use the teamwork of Ribs, actually, to stay alive.
All right, the 2 versus 1. Ribs just comes in and body Speedy out of that. Praise finds 1 onto Drix as well. Toy, he's in a fight of his own and he finishes off Sleepy Time. Advantage still Ghost Gaming for now, but they have an uphill battle to try and get back into this.
Very well played right there by Envy. Solars in that situation, his ability to stay alive was immaculate as he was able to use his teamwork from Ribs to pick up that kill. And now Envy with a 2-kill-to-1 setup. They're down by about 10 points, but that's going to be changing here in about 20 seconds.
Smoke grenade coming through from Rushies. Everyone on this Ghost Gaming roster is super red. There's no really easy way to get through right now. They just have to play the smokes well. Shot in the back, but Solus finds 1 onto Rushies. He's not done yet. Ribs finishes him off. Speedy coming in nice and ready to fight there. Speedy on your screen right now. 3 members of Envious in here in front of him. Gets the first one onto Solus. Finishes off the down. Now he's coming through. Ribs just on the opposite side. Praise with the meat shield. Getting the pistol support in. And it's going to be Ribs finishing him off. The support of Envy to a T right now.
Toy Soldier, who loves that roadie run off the little mound there, picks up a kill doing that. Everyone remembers the Gears of War 3 checkout clip. If you haven't seen it, look it up on YouTube. Good kill right there by Toy Soldier, using some of the game mechanics to his advantage.
Smoke grenades coming through for Envious. They're going to be going for the push right now. And what can Toy Soldier do? Looking like it's going to be another Envious round here unless Ghost Gaming can crack open a can of whoop-ass here and go absolutely ham. Solez, he's going to be making his way back to the D-Hill because he knows that's exactly where Ghost Gaming going to be sending their forces. They're in there. Ripped! Gets absolutely obliterated and Solez goes down. But look at that. Someone has overextended on the airfield. But it's all red right now. It's all Ghost Gaming. They need to get the break onto E-Toy. The last one alive. He's been in this position so many times before. He needs to win this 1v1. It's a 2 versus 1. They go for the break and they get it in the nick of time. But it's not over yet. F still in contention. Where are Envious? Where are they coming? It looks like someone is on that D-Hill. A lot of Lancer fire coming in for that one. All they need to capture it and they win.
Envy, no, they're going to be broken, ladies and gentlemen. Ghost Gaming stays alive, but Envy going to secure
fine.
that D-Hill. Such
Whoa.
big plays right there, and that could have gone either way. Envy
They scared me
escaping
for
a
minute.
nightmare.
They scared me for a minute. That was too close for comfort, but we're 2 rounds away from Envious making the reverse sweep and taking this series and going into the championship match against Optic. And you can see the tilt is visible right now on the side of Ghost Gaming. What are they putting down? Xing off the weapon spawns on the side. So they're still taking this seriously. It's not just drop a boom and go just yet.
That is definitely a heavy criticism of Ghost Gaming, is their emotions and their arguments. I know they've been working heavily on it, but if I'm looking at PR right now, the coach of this squad, former player, content creator as well, to step up and keep these guys positive.
Alrighty, let's see how Ghost Gaming act in this round. They've been losing their initial fights in what seems to be favorable positions and backing off. Very smart. Ribs is there as well. Speedy making his way on through. Finds one. Rushies gets another. The duo still somehow alive. Drix on the rear end. He's able to get that. He's not done yet, but Solas with a huge back A finishes him off. But there, Speedy 5 dead for Envious. Here come Ghost Gaming.
Solar's an opportunity to go big right there and did not connect for the kill, and Ghost Gaming hasn't capped the E-Hill just yet. I'm looking at someone. Envy should sneak away to that E-Hill. Expect them to send one person over there because they...
I feel like that was a blunder from Ghost Gaming. I can't believe they didn't have anyone that could have gone for the E-Heal. They're finally getting it now, but already Envious have made their way back into the fight of Dan. They've got themselves home control.
Yeah, that's a huge blunder, Rogan. That's the difference again. Envy right there, all on the same page. Would have had someone anchor back to that E-Hill instead. All 5 members of Ghost Gaming just...
Look where Ghost Gaming are now. They're at Pumping Station. Envy just get free map control. What was going on in Ghost Gaming's communications right there? Because that was an absolute misplay.
Exactly.
To the highest degree.
Without a doubt, but they're going to rely on individual skill to try and keep him in this one. Praise on the flank. He takes out one. Revive's going to come in. Kill's going to be picked up by Praise here. Envy gets away with murder. You're right, Rogi. Ghost Gaming had a 5-on-1, did not really do much to capitalize on their numbers advantage.
Individual skill has gotten them this far, but when you're facing a juggernaut like Envious, you need more than just a flashy Nasher. You need the brains to go with the brawn.
Well said there. Now, Envy doubled in score. They have to fight their way back. Good shot hit by Praise. He has one full red. They hit another one. Down comes in. Look at the teamwork from Envy. Toy's going to swoop in and pick up a double kill, and now Team Envious gets the third. Can they make it 5? That's 4 dead right now for Ghost Gaming, and all of Envy are going to spring into life towards that D-Hill, looking for a 3 cap, looking to make this 6-2.
This is abysmal by Ghost Gaming right now. They're just running in, trying for someone to go clutch. They're using no teamwork. They're using nothing. They're just putting member after member into the grinder right there. That is Envious, hoping that maybe something goes their way. There were no smokes coming in. There were no Lancer fire, no backup, just 4 guys running in one by one with a shotgun, and you can't be doing that if you want to win. You're 1 round away from getting sent home in potentially their best chance to make it into championship ever.
Yep. No smokes, no Lancer fire, and no reason that Ghost should have lost that round. Instead, Envy wins it. Ghost Gaming decides to play some frag grenades low side. They've been winning a lot of those initial fights, so I think they want to give themselves a power weapon as a reward.
I'm upset. I really am. Ghost Gaming. They had so much more potential for this one. It's not looking good coming into Dam. 6-2 in favor of Envious. They need 1 more round to go on for that El Clasico matchup against Optic Gaming. And here we are on board with Toy Soldier, getting himself that active already. We see Franz getting taken out. Speedy finds and another one for Keen. This could be Ghost Gaming in a nutshell, just coming on in and fighting, but it's going to be Praise and Toy coming through. Not going to happen. Drix still keeping the fighting alive. Solas, he's making his way down over to that E-Hill. Look at the bouncing coming through for Drix. Movement to perfection. The trip cap domination, definitely a possibility here. If we can win this 1v2, that would be huge. But Solas doesn't phase, doesn't sweat, and doesn't break character. Is able to take him out at the drop of a hat.
And now, Team Envious 2 hills to 1, just 1 round away from making it to the championship finals yet again. What a story this has been. Down 1-0 in maps. They bring it back, and they are in a great position now. But Ghost Gaming trying to rewrite that story as they bounce back with a good B-Hill push.
The frag grenades being utilized. They were placed down at the pit by Ghost Gaming. Franchise is out of the fight, but Rushies, he's overextended too far with no backup. A smoke covering off any possible team fire coming through. Look at Toy. He's feeling himself right now. He wants to win this 1v against Sleepy Time. Sleepy Time, he can't hit his shots. The melee cancel comes over, the down comes through, but Ribs is there to go for the revive. Where are Ghost Gaming to capitalize on this positioning mistake. There it is. Drix finds one, but Solar's in the back, takes him out, and now Toy and Solar have to work as his two-man unit. What an up A.
That's why it's called the mental shot, my friends. Headshot picked up by Toy Soldier with a wraparound reverse reaction shot. Beautiful play right there from Toy. On board with him now, 22 kills to his name. Speedy gonna take out one. He gets shut down right after. Keem takes out Franchise as well.
This is not over yet. Ghost Gaming, they're playing the game of their life right now. They're up against the wall, and when you've got these guys cornered, they're ready to let loose a 2 versus 1, but that's a huge down from Solaz. Look at the point. Ghost Gaming, they're leading it right now. No one has been able to take any noticeable control of that E-Hill for some time now.
On board now with Ribs. 2 hills to 1 capture for Envy. They're able to regain control when Ghost Gaming did have that 2 hill setup. Ghost Gaming gonna wrap their way around from where nade spawns. Solars takes out one Toy. Nice kill right there by Rushies. Can he get the double here? The rotation's gonna come in from Franchise. Rushies in a 1v1 full red. He gets shut down by Solars. Brian Solars with a huge kill right there. Now 3 dead for Ghost Gaming. Envious knocking on the door of Ghost and looking to secure this round.
They want to end this right here and right now with Keem going down. There's no one in position for Ghost Gaming. I think they've done it. Envious from a 0-1 deficit come in strong, and they knock Ghost Gaming out of it. They're going to the finals, ladies and gentlemen, to take on the Green Wall.
Can you believe it? I wouldn't have written it any different way. Optic Gaming versus Team Envious, a rivalry that goes back 3 years in Gears of War. We have seen them compete against each other in over 15 grand finals, and we're going to see yet another one here today. I am so excited for this grand finals matchup.
Well, I thought we were going to see a new entrant to that grand final matchup. Last event, it was Splice who made their presence known, but this time Ghost fell just short of the mark. They started so strong with a 7-2 victory on Foundation, but reclaimed, and damn, it was all Envious from then on out.
Without a doubt, Ghost Gaming, who looked so strong yesterday, defeated Team Envious in the rematch. It's Envy that gets the upper hand on them. Envious, led by Franchise, looking to win this Grand Championship Finals against Optic Gaming, though, a team that is definitely no slouch.
Yeah, and what a way to do it. They come through from the losers bracket, so they still have a monumental task ahead of them. They don't have to do the impossible, which is beating Optic once. They have to do it twice.
That is so true. And, you know, at Columbus, actually, maybe history repeating itself here.
Yeah.
We had Envious come from the losers bracket. They won the first series, forced a second series, and Optic Gaming closed that one out. They're looking to rewrite that history in this last event. And, you know, this Envious squad against Optic Gaming, Rogi, how do you think they match up against this squad?
It's so difficult to tell because Envy, they've had rough games from start to finish. They've looked super shaky, but Optic, they look just as composed as ever. The only team that has even given them a tiny bit of trouble just got eliminated.
Yeah, that's so true. And, you know, it's a crazy, explosive, and Optic Gaming played so ridiculously well against Ghost. They 2-0'd them, whereas Envy struggled a little bit in that first map. They were just on fire. That's the best I'd ever seen Optic Gaming play. I looked at Benson after that, and he said, John, there's no way Optic's losing this tournament. They're on fire in that matchup. Explosive, Y-buttoned in the middle of Foundation while getting crossed. Stood up and pointed to the crowd. I mean, they're having fun. Optic Gaming is looking really strong.
Yeah, that's when Optic are at their best.
Someone has to clip that, by the way. That was the most amazing thing I think.
Look, when Optic are having fun, that's when they're at their best. I find that is with a lot of these tournaments. When people are having fun whilst also playing competitive, they're just playing to a whole other degree. And Envy, they have to watch out. They did look very good in this matchup against Ghost Gaming. So they're coming in hot and ready.
Yeah, you know, I think Team Envious definitely playing well from a teamwork perspective. They're playing on fire. I need them to get loose, to have some fun as well. Solars, Toy Soldiers are the big two I'm looking at to go big. We'll have that matchup coming up, but we're going to kick it over to Pau for an interview.
All right, guys. Well, we have Farouk here. I'm going to switch roles.
Switch it up.
Well, like host to host, all right? So I want to know, first things first, this jacket, man. Where does someone pick up a jacket like this?
Well, you know, this is definitely a Farouk special right here. You know, I sewed on my own little buttons on the cuff and on here. Got to keep it fashionable, keep it up to date. You know, just keep it hot. Got to bring it for Championship Sunday here on the Gears Pro Circuit.
That's right. And how has this experience been for you? I know you've been like really keeping up with it. I see you taking notes. You really know these teams like head to toe. What's that been like for you?
You know, for me, it's all about the passion of the players. You know, the esports, I love it. I've been in it for over a decade, and coming here and being a part of the Gears Pro Circuit, being invited to the family, man, the community, it's amazing. I love these guys, their passion. We get to trash talk and get to have fun. You know, coming from my Madden days, I know all about trash talking. So that's what this is about, man. And being here, seeing all this excitement, great competition. This has been the best, like, winners bracket that in all the competition, all the events. So it's been a great, great event.
Now, let me ask you some questions here. What do you think the finals is going to look like? Who do you think is going to be able to take this down? Let's talk some predictions here.
Man, when you talk about that green wall, man, Optic Gaming, man, you can't, it's just really, really hard to pick against them. You know, they're just like a mega team of all MVPs, and anybody can go clutch at any given time. They got to be defeated twice, which is like almost impossible to do. So I gotta, you know, with the standings and with the way they are, being as though they have to lose twice, I gotta pick Optic Gaming. I can't see them losing twice. But Envious, they got what it takes. They knows what it takes. They know what they can do. They've done it before. The only team to have ever done it here when they did it in Mexico City. So they got what it takes. But it's gonna be a long road.
Now, within the, let's say, Optic, you're saying that that's your fave. Who's the MVP out of that group?
Well, you mean on the whole pro circuit or on Optic?
On Optic.
Okay, on Optic Gaming, I mean, you got Mental, you got Explosive. I mean, either one of those dudes right there at any given time can go off. Mental, though, some of the shots and stuff he's been taking, some of his play this weekend and throughout the entire Pro Circuit Season 1, it's just been crazy. It's been bananas. He's gotten more crowd roars from his main stage plays than anybody I've ever seen. So I got to go with him as MVP.
Oh, well, that's a really good MVP. I mean, but what about Icy, man? He's been coming in clutch so good. I mean, he's been really making things happen for Optic. So I'm really excited to see what they're going to do next. So what would you say would be the biggest upset was this weekend?
I would probably have to say with Splice. You know, them coming off of Paris, finishing #2 all season. They've been knocking on the door, and then they finally bust through. And a lot of people expecting them to do big things here in Las Vegas. So I have to say Splice, man. But Identivs, to me, he's like the Season 1 MVP. Because when I think about MVP, I think about most valuable player. Not most dominant, but most valuable. If you take him off of Splice, who knows what kind of success they will have. So I got to go with Identivs as overall MVP and Splice for probably the biggest upset here in the tournament.
Well, guys, we have an amazing, amazing final coming up, so don't go anywhere. Make sure you stay here because Gears of War Pro Circuit's going nowhere. We'll see you in a little bit after this commercial.